everyone. How are you? Thank you once again for being here tonight and supporting our beautiful, resourceful community. Rest in peace, Dejanay. Rest in peace, Ciara, Titi, Kiki, Paige, Jackie, and the countless other trans women that were murdered in this city who are still waiting for justice to be served. This is our city. This is our city. This is our city. Yes. We are part of this city. My name is Reyna Ortiz. I'm the board vice chair of Equality Illinois, and I am a transgender community activist for Chicago House and Task Force Prevention and Community Service. Transgender and gender nonconforming communities are part of this city. Like it or not, these mics are giving me too much. Our culture and roots are deeply ingrained in this city. Trans women have lived, survived, thrived, and died fighting for the acknowledgement and equality. The marriage benefits that many of our cisgender, lesbian, and gay brothers and sisters have benefited because of the work of trans women. Now, some 50 years later, this is our time. Yes, absolutely. Let's celebrate. Trans women deserve this. The trans community deserves this. We have worked tirelessly. We have sacrificed our lives. We deserve this. This is our time as a community. Transgender and gender nonconforming communities are part of the city. Like it or not, our culture is deeply rooted, ingrained in this city. Trans women have lived, survived, thrived, and died for acknowledgement and equality. And I say that one more time because you need to absorb it. We are part of this city. The benefits and everything that the LGBT community has benefited off the backs of trans women for centuries, for decades, in this city especially. The time of silencing, victimizing, and oppressing and killing trans women, especially Black trans women, is over. It is over. It's over. We are going to hold you accountable. We will no longer allow these systems to continuously try to silence, sweep us under the rug. We have come with our demands to cash out on the promise that we as trans and gender nonconforming Americans are treated equally, not only in this city, but in the state and in this country, in this world. Absolutely. We are calling on the police department to provide regular and consistent updates on the murder of Dejanay and Ciara. We're not going to sweep it under the rug. We are going to hold these systems accountable. That's right. We as trans women should feel protected in our justice system, and we don't. And when multiple trans murders go unnoticed in this injustice, it is an injustice to the very women who make this city great. If you think about how many trans women have been murdered in this city and none of them have been brought to justice, it is beyond a travesty. It's terrible and it's disgusting, and this city should be ashamed of itself. If you are an elected official or seeking public office, such as a mayor or alderman, you must have a plan to curb violence and discrimination among transgender and nonconforming folks in our communities. We are going to hold you accountable. We urge you to utilize the folks from these communities here, these beautiful, strong, resourceful people, to draft and develop a plan. Transgender and nonconforming community is powerful, resourceful, unified, and prepared to challenge and hold these systems accountable. The past has been established, understood, and absorbed. The future of our community is right here. They must remember that trans people are here, we have been here, and we will always be here. Thank you so much. I would like to introduce Valerie Griffin here, Dejanay's mother, to speak on behalf of her daughter.
Hello, everyone. I want to read you guys this. Being transgender doesn't define you. Your personality, your humbleness, your spirit, your drive, your determination is what defines you. That was Dejanay. Transgenders are still human. They bleed, they hurt, they feel, they love, they cry, just like everybody else. That was Dejanay.
Yes.
Regardless of what society says, they are who they are inside and out. And this is Dejanay. So what I'm saying is that trans lives matter. And trans lives matter. I love Dejanay, and she was loved. And just because she was who she was, that was no reason for what happened to her. So we do need to hold them accountable, the city accountable, and we just need to realize that trans people, they are people. They people just like all the rest of us. And their lives matter. It matters. And justice for Dejanay and Ciara. Justice for Dejanay.